Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today? This is DeMarcus. All right, let's talk to the Facebook people. The YouTube people first. Hello, YouTube. Welcome to my morning motivational mix. I do these every single day, Monday through Friday. I usually to give you a little bit of inspiration to start your day with. And I've been waiting for a minute to do this. And the reason that I've been waiting is because I wanted to get you guys up and running. So now that I've get you guys up and running, now I can completely and 100% go really hog wild. So this is my first video for the people on YouTube. So welcome to the people. Welcome people on YouTube. To the people, we're waiting now. We're getting Facebook on live. So and I got both of you. So that's why for those of you on Facebook who have been wondering where DeMarcus has been and why he hadn't done his motivational videos, it wasn't because I was sad or anything else. It was because of the fact that I had to wait for to figure out how to do the YouTube piece on it too. So now we got both going. We got YouTube, we got Facebook. We're both up. I thank you guys for being here. So let's get started, right? Here we go. So some of you guys don't know the story. I was actually downsized from my job on Monday. And the reason I was fired. There's no lie about it. The reason I was fired is because I was late. There's a couple reasons why I was late. One, it was a huge deal about people. Let me turn this down here. Sorry about that. It was a huge deal about the company I was working for was providing so much negative energy. I just couldn't take it anymore. I didn't want to be there. Second piece is that things happen for a reason. And I find that so interesting. And that's what we're going to talk about today because, to be honest with you, we don't actually have any control over anything in our lives except for us. Right? So, funny story. You can't make somebody treat you well. You can't make somebody treat you great. All you can do is give the best you can give at any point in time. Now, let me tell you my story about being fired. So, they told me, DeMarcus, if you're late one more time, you're fired. I'm like, okay. And so, things happen for a reason. I said that before, right? So, here's what happened. Monday came, or Sunday night came. I had my phone on the charger. Everything was good, no problems. Nothing different than what I normally do for my nightly routine. Everything was good. And then all of a sudden, Monday morning hits. I'm like, it feels a little late. What's going on? And I wake up and it's 8:20, 8:30. Well, it was already 30 minutes past the time that I was supposed to be at work. Called my boss, said, look, I'm late. What do you want to do? You know, you said I'm fired. So long story short, I ended up getting fired. So I wasn't mad because I needed to leave that place. And the funny thing about it is that no matter whether or not you're ready to leave a place or not, sometimes you will get pushed from a place. It was my time to leave. There's been a lot of negativity in that place that was bringing me down and crushing my soul and my heart and all the positivity. People were saying, you know, there was somebody told me that if I hadn't had the negativity of that building taking me down consistently, then I would be in a better place and to see what that felt like. And I was excited. But I didn't want to leave because that was my job and that was my money it was coming from. So that's why I stayed. So instead of doing what I needed to do, I stayed there instead of making that move, right? So I'm going to read you a quote from Steve Harvey here. This is the book Jump. Some of you guys have read it. Some of you guys have not. I do recommend it as one of the books to put on your list here. So it says here, if you're waking up every day thinking there has to be more to your life than there is, then believe there is. But to get that out of life, you have to jump. Now, I was sitting there at that job because I was helping business owners. I justified it because I did need the money. I justified it. But I knew that there was much more to my life. So let me get back to my story. On Monday morning, I wake up at this time. It was a little weird because, like I said, nothing was changed. Nothing was different. Everything was exactly the same. So then all of a sudden, I was like, let me see something. I want to see what happens on Tuesday. So I do the exact same thing as I did on Monday on Tuesday. And guess what happened? My alarm went off. My alarm went off at 6 o'clock, just like it does every morning. So it was very interesting to me because God works in mysterious ways. And I wasn't able to justify leaving this place that I knew I needed to leave. And I felt I needed to leave. And it was about time. I was sitting at my desk dreading it, being talked down to and demeaned by my bosses and my managers at consistent points in time, all the time, every day. Being talked to and demeaned by business owners who didn't know me from Adam, but yet wanted to cuss me out for no reason. God knew all this, and He said to me, "All right, you're not gonna leave. I'm gonna force you to jump because sometimes you jump on your own and you fly, but sometimes you just get forced off the ledge and you have to learn to fly. So right now, I'm gonna spread my wings and fly. Right? So God will make you do sometimes what you're not willing to do for yourself, even though you know it's the right thing to do." And that's what I want you to get out of this because everything happens for a reason. Ever since I got fired, I've been hit with a whole bunch of different opportunities that my eyes weren't open to. I now have freedom to learn things and do things and create things in a place. I have business ideas that I've been putting on hold. Now, I guess Vimeo served its purpose for me. I no longer need or want to be there. It's fine because I don't want to deal with that. But I had to be pushed out the door. I would have stayed there who knows how long and just sat in that chair looking at that computer screen and wondering what's going on in my life. But for those of you who don't believe in God, fine. I'll say the universe. The universe, because that's the same thing. The universe has a bigger and better plan for me. And it always has, and I've always felt it. But because I needed money, I allowed myself to stay. Don't ever allow yourself to stay somewhere you shouldn't be. Because you've gone through hell. You've gone through being fired before, downsized, not having any money, this, that, and that. You've gone through it, but you're still here. You're watching this video right now. So I just want you to keep in mind that no matter what you go through, you're still here. No matter what's going on in your life, you're still here. You still have a chance to be the best version of you can be, to grow. But don't get scared and stop. That's exactly what I did. And I'm going to love this because when I become that person with influence, that person with money so I can give $1 million. You can't give $1 million if you don't have $1 million to give. When I get to this level of influence and money that I can start really affecting and changing the world, this will be my story. The day I was pushed because I decided not to jump. But you got to make the decision to jump on your own. And you can do anything you want to do. You're a powerful being. You're the most powerful being you can possibly do. But the thing is, society has taught us that we need to be safe instead of being powerful. And that's what we need to learn. So remember, this is what I want you guys to hopefully get from this. 1, remember at all times, you are the most powerful person you could ever be. 2, jump and leap whenever you feel it in your soul, so that whenever you're at a job like I was and it was actually affecting your high blood pressure and your heart and all of it was hurting you, when you were driving to work, pay attention. Your body's trying to tell you something. And when you are pushed out the door, don't get scared, because that means the next level's coming. That means that story's over. I'm done reading this book. I can't hold on to it, because by holding on to this book, I can't grab the next one. You are the greatest thing that you could possibly be, but you're not there yet. You got to continue on your journey, and that's all I want to give to you guys. I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you, Facebook, for being here. Thank you, YouTube, for being here. This is round 1 for YouTube, and I appreciate you, and we will talk to you soon. And yeah, from there on, we keep going. Remember, I believe and love each and every one of you. Keep that in mind. I say that every time because sometimes people need to hear that to understand there's somebody on their side when they feel like there's nobody. So we'll talk tomorrow. Thank you guys for being here. See you later.